Welcome back. In this video, you are going to learn how to write gametes of organisms in genetic crosses. We are going to take these examples in this video and find the number of types of gametes formed by using the formula 2 power n and write the genetic composition of those gametes. Let's start learning. To find the types of gametes formed, we are going to use this formula 2 power n. Here n means number of heterozygous allelic pairs or number of heterozygous genes. Look at this first example. In this genotype, capital A, small a only is heterozygous pair. Capital B is homozygous. So n equal to 1. That means two types of gametes are formed. Let's write the genetic composition of these gametes. This is one type of gamete formed from first pair of alleles capital A and from second pair of alleles capital B. And the second type of gamete is from the first pair of alleles small a and from second pair of alleles capital B. So two types of gametes are formed. In the second example, none of the allelic pairs are heterozygous. So n equal to 0. That means only one type of gamete is formed. From the first allelic pair small a and from the second allelic pair small b. Let's write the genetic composition of the gametes. Small a and small b. In the third example, capital A small a allelic pair is heterozygous. Small b is homozygous. So n equal to 1. That means two types of gametes are formed. Let's write the genetic composition of the gametes. From the first allelic pair capital A and from the second allelic pair small b. And from the first allelic pair small a from the second allelic pair small b. That is the second gamete. In the fourth example, capital B small b only is heterozygous. So n equal to 1. That means two types of gametes are formed. The genetic composition of the gametes is small a from the first allelic pair and capital B from the second allelic pair. That is one type of gamete. Small a from first allelic pair and small b from second allelic pair. That is another type of gamete. In the fifth example, how many heterozygous allelic pairs are there? Capital A small a and capital F small f. This is homozygous. So only 1 and 2. N equal to 2. So four types of gametes are formed. Let's write the genetic composition of those gametes. There are three genes here. Let's consider the first gene, capital A small a, and write these alleles. In the second allelic pair, both alleles are similar. So we are going to write only one branch. In the third allelic pair, both alleles are different. One is dominant and the other is recessive. So we are going to write two branches. Now combine the three alleles of three different genes and write the gametes. Capital A, capital B and capital F in one gamete. Then capital A, capital B and small f in the second type of gamete. Small a, capital B and capital F in the third type of gamete. Small a, capital B and small f in the last type of gamete. So four types of gametes are formed. Let's write them here. These are the four types of gametes. In the sixth example, capital T, capital M, small m are the two heterozygous pairs. Small r is homozygous. So here n equal to 2. That means four types of gametes are formed in this organism also. Let's write the genetic composition of the gametes. Here also there are three genes. We are going to take the first pair of alleles. As both the alleles are similar, we are going to write only one R. In the second pair of alleles, capital T and small t are not similar. So we are going to write two branches. Capital T and small t. In the third pair of alleles, capital M and small m are two different alleles. So two branches. Capital M and small m. Here also capital M and small m. Now let's write the genetic composition of the gametes. Small r, capital T and capital M in the first type of gamete. Small r, capital T and small m. Small r, small t and capital M. small r, small t and small m. So 4 different types of gametes are formed. Let's write these gametes here. So these are the 4 types of gametes. In the 7th example, capital A small a is heterozygous, capital B small b is heterozygous, and capital F small f is also heterozygous. Here we are seeing that all the 3 genes are heterozygous. So n equal to 3. That means 8 types of gametes are formed. Let's write the genetic composition of the gametes. This is a trihybrid organism. All 3 genes are heterozygous. Let's take the first pair of alleles, capital A and small a, and write them. In the second pair of alleles, capital B and small b are different. So 2 branches, capital B and small b. Here also capital B and small b. In the third pair also 2 different alleles are present. So 2 branches again, capital F and small f. Here also capital F and small f. Now let's write the genetic composition of the gametes. Take capital A, capital B and capital F. This is the first type of gamete. Next one, capital A, capital B and small f. Next one, capital A, small b, capital F. Next, capital A, small b and small f. Next, small a, capital B, capital F. Small a, capital B and small f. Small a, small b and capital F. Last one, small a, small b and small f. So 8 different types of gametes are formed. Let's write all these gametes in the table. These are the 8 types of gametes we wrote just now. In the last example, there are 5 genes. But how many heterozygous genes are there? Only capital A, small a. That means only 1 gene is heterozygous. And remaining allelic pairs are homozygous. So here n equal to 1. That means only 2 types of gametes are formed. There is a change of capital A and small a in all the gametes. That's all. Let's write the gametes. In this example, the first pair of alleles only are different, capital A and small a. In the next pair, both alleles are similar, so we are going to write only capital B. These 3 are also homozygous in condition, so small f, small h and small I. So this is the genetic composition of one gamete. This is an easy question. And here also same thing, small f, small h and small I. 2 types of gametes are formed here. Let's write them in the table. I hope you understood how to find the number of types of gametes and how to write the composition of those gametes easily. If you find this video helpful, please like and share it. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.